What's up, guys? Pittsburgh Weiss Schwarz back again. We're here with Fate Grand Order again, wrapping it up. I'm here with Andy and Brian, as per usual.
Hello.
And we also have Dan and Ollie, our special guests.
Hey.
Hi.
All right, Andy, let's just get on moving. Let's get through blue.
All right, sweet. You got MASH, like my favorite military comedy, 70s.
Jesus Christ.
Shout outs to MASH. Your other character in the front row center slot gets 500 power. Brainstorm rests itself, and it is a search or salvage. It's a search. Good.
Self-tap search.
Good card.
Yep,
This is the brainstorm you play for blue, right? Like,
Yep.
Yeah.
It's the brainstorm you play because it's the only.
oh wait, this is the only brainstorm.
Yeah, this is the only normal selective brainstorm.
You have three brainstorms in this set.
Well, because they had to make every deck
scramble,
run MASH.
and then the draw.
The draw,
What the fuck? I guess it's gonna be like a $20 card or something then.
Probably.
Imagine the draw brainstorm being the second best brainstorm in the set.
That's so.
They really want you to play those draw brainstormers that scry every turn. I'm telling you, those are like playable.
They're the future.
You can play those.
Future.
Hey, you play down 2 of them, you have 6-card brainstorms.
Yeah, dude.
Busted.
Or you could have 8.
Oh, I forgot the
The
wind
the
brainstorm
brainstorm,
exists.
yeah.
The wind brainstorm exists.
Yeah.
I would probably play the draw brainstorm over that.
Yeah, play draw over that. All right, that's pretty simple. You play this because you have to. Front center 500. It's fine.
Yeah, that's
All
fine.
right. More interesting card, Brian.
All right,
Go ahead.
we've got MASH again. Level 1 combo. If you have 2 or more other characters on traits, it's at 5,500. When this card attacks, if the book is in your climax zone and you have another character on trait, you can discard a card from your hand. If you do look at top 4, choose 2 characters from among them, show them to your opponent, put them into your hand.
Unplayable, it doesn't have a foil.
It doesn't have a
Wait.
foil?
This is the one that goes with the climax swapper.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this seems playable.
It seems fine.
No.
Yeah, I think the card's fine.
So,
It has some obvious issues, though.
Worse
Well, I
than a
think
normal Maguro.
Yeah, I was gonna say that, but you got to think contextually, right? Like you're playing book bar, so
Yeah, maybe you do want
both
the
those
ditch.
triggers can kind of fuck you, and this gives you a way to ditch them.
I mean, the problem is you literally would never use this combo past first deck.
You got to make sure you can actually get a plus on it though, because you have to minus up front.
Yeah, the fact that it's like a Maguro
If
you can't use
you
later.
can't stop it
Yeah,
early. You can't just go one card and stop. You have to go
Yeah.
all 4 probably, because you're gonna hit a climax or event along the way somewhere probably.
And every card you reveal is probably going to be worse, right? So a Maguro already has very low selectivity. It's a low quality plus. Now you're choosing 2 cards from a 4-card pool. The next card's even worse. So the combo doesn't necessarily make your hand better.
Yeah, I would just rather play the underpowered standby combo.
And then, like Ollie mentioned, going into a second deck, you would never combo because you need to go deeper than 2.
Which
You
is the
need
best
at
part
least
about a
2.
Maguro. The best part about a Maguro is you can reveal 1 and just say, all right, plus is a
Yeah.
plus.
This goes at least 2.
But
And-
you can make this thing sit pretty big.
It's
which is
55,
pretty-
65 on attack. It's what
Well,
75?
you also have the support and that brainstorm as well. So
Like-
this usually sits at
Sure,
65.
your center lane is 6K. What other support?
The 1-0 mash.
Oh sure.
Defensive 1K.
Yeah,
Not
I think
win lane.
I'm on where Brian is, C plus B minus, somewhere in there. I
I
don't
don't
like
think-
that you can't use it on second deck, at all. Sucks.
I would never play this combo, especially since it's also on a book, which is a very low quality trigger.
Yeah, book is pretty whatever. I just
Book-
hate that it doesn't have a
Book
foil.
just draws book. It doesn't have a foil at all.
No, there's no foil unless the card is
Foil.
wrong.
Dan, you and me are like the opposite ends of the opposite end here. You know what I mean? Like
This
you hate Maguros, I love them.
no Maguro is
But-
fine.
It's like everything. It's like
Maguro, I put Maguro at a C.
This card doesn't take
This
advantage
card
of
is worse
what
than a
makes
Maguro.
Maguro good.
This is worse than Maguro. Yeah, the only saving grace I would say is that it's 55.
oh, okay.
So maybe it's oops.
But you're smack talking Magaras over here.
Magros are just better, but Magros aren't good either.
I love Magros. It's my favorite
Whoa.
profile.
Magro's fine. I think we
It's
can move on. I think we talked about it enough. It's like it's cool, but it's I think this card people who are newer to the game are getting into it will read this and they'll think it's like really fucking good. So don't fall for the trap, I guess.
Card's really fucking good. You play it in the book bar deck.
Yeah, you play it in that deck.
It's all contextual. Discarding card's great when you're running books and bars.
Not when it's the first card you ditch, and not if you don't have a book or bar in hand. And
Well,
then
yeah, you trigger into a book or bar, and then on your second or third Magaro,
I mean, triggering
then
into
you
book,
start to appreciate
Sounds
it.
like confirmation bias.
yeah,
Well, I've never
and-
actually played with the card. I'm just assuming.
Yeah.
and, like,
I guess.
and it's forcing you to play into a specific deck layout, which
It's
is
not
also,
that bad, but I don't think it's that good. I would rather just take Amelia Magaro, like every time.
I would take any Maguro, any cigarette combo. Probably take a Shimakaze over it, honestly.
Yeah.
I wouldn't take a
Because
Shimakaze.
Mash is pretty cute.
Yeah, it does have a mash on it. That's pretty
Mhm.
pretty important. Speaking of cards with mash on it, it's most of these blue
Oh.
cards. 3/2 early play. For each of your other back row Chaldea or Babylonia cards, gains 1,000 power, so it's going to sit 11. And it is a ditch a card, heal 2 stock. That's a pretty damn good early play if I ever saw one.
Yeah, I think this early play is like
This is like a premium early play.
really good.
They haven't printed early plays like this again. If they hit 11k, it's 500 per other. This only needs 2 back rows.
Oh, the circus one
Oh,
is this, but it's not stock healer.
stock heals, dumb, 3/1, 11k.
Yeah, 3/1 11k healer is pretty good.
That's
This is probably
dumb.
The next best early play profile to like hand on core healers.
Yeah, this is really stupid. Boring but good.
Yeah, for sure.
Just like MASH. Next
I want to protect Smash's smiling face.
is Dan.
It's another mash. This is the other climax swapper, and it's on play. A force mill 2. If there's a climax, you minus 1k to your opponent's character in the front row.
Climax swap.
Force mill 2 is really bad, especially when the climax swap is more relevant in second deck or third deck. So I think it's worse than a vanilla climax swap.
If you need the climax swap, you run it though.
I think like we said, in the standby door deck, you don't necessarily care if you combo because that's
You
not
just
what
kind of
they're
want to
trying do.
heal. Yeah.
And then like if you're playing like bar book, you literally have just a better climax swapper to play.
Yeah, but what if you're playing standby bar?
I guess so. Then,
Yeah, I
sure.
mean it's a climax swapper. I can't give it anything less than a C. They're important for greedier builds and
Yeah, climax swap. Never
Yeah.
bad.
In your 3-win build?
3 wins. Yeah, dude.
3/2 soul 1 door.
It's gonna be so good. Trust.
Dude, I'm telling you, 3 wins is all you need for the brainstorm for 6 to work.
3
That's the
wins.
right ratios.
A little win trigger is all
Only
you need.
3. A little wind. All right,
at 3
Ollie.
different wins.
Oh, you got the
Alright.
card, Ollie. Go ahead.
I got the card that I was talking about earlier. 1/0 mash. Defensive 1k power to all your characters. And then pay 1 rest till the end of your opponent's turn. Give a character minus 1 soul. I think this card's pretty good.
So minus soul is actually kind of irrelevant most of the time.
Irrelevant or relevant?
Irrelevant. One
Well,
stock
if
is
you're
pretty heavy.
not running standby, I think you
Yeah, I'm
run
talking about
this.
other
Yeah.
Oh no, because
I think it's not a fact that comes up often, but like it's probably better at the turns you would play this.
not really, since it's on your turn and then you choose your character, right? So your opponent does have a lot of
Oh, choose what? Okay, yeah, I didn't. read the
because
card
Yeah.
properly.
it's on turn, right? So like your opponent gets to choose their soul output, and minus 1 soul
Yeah.
is usually not good because it's just like
See,
your opponent.
you sweet summer children had a much safer anime Evo experience than I did. Sounds like.
And then
Oh, no.
Like I queued into the Fate Grand Order player. The only experience with this deck. he was running the standby deck, right? And he threw 2 of these mashes in the back row. He just like he'd stack them on the same Gilgamesh.
And like you
He'd
don't.
stack the effects, so like I basically lose an attack every time.
And
So
so like
-2 soul on 1 card.
that's okay. I mean, he's weak then. He's only 10-5. Like it's so easy to defend against that. Right? So like
Well,
that's
no,
the
he'd
issue
be
with the card.
12-5.
No, this is during your he's
Opponent's
he's
turn.
10-5
Yeah,
on
so when I
attack.
swing into it,
Well, you just counter over him.
I wasn't playing a deck that played standby, so I couldn't do that. So it was really annoying for me to deal with because I had to swing shitters into it.
It's not just like decks that run standby, right? A lot of early plays can contest it. And the issue with this is that
Mine
it doesn't
couldn't.
win you lanes on turn, right? Your cards are weak on turn.
It goes really nice with the Gilgamesh though, right? Because the 1,000 power pump on their turn. So I mean that's when you want it anyway, and then
I
you
like
back
that-
up over their shit. They slam into you, deal no damage, and then you get a direct attack next turn for the.
I don't
suck.
even care about the second effect. Costless, like defensive 1K is fine.
I think this
not,
is
not
good if you're playing it with the mash combo.
costless defensive 1K. Like your match combo, if your match combo just dies. Like the priestess is playable because it gives power on turn as well.
If you play
but I mean,
Climax.
the combo
Is
still
the
attacking
reason-
500.
Isn't
Your
the
match
reason to
is
play
done
this
with
card
automatic.
because of the second effect?
What?
No, that second effect is almost irrelevant.
I wouldn't go that far.
Because you're not playing 2 of these down and then playing 2 rest
I
minus.
think it
2
really
soul.
depends on what is queuing into you.
If you're my opponent, you do.
Like, if you're queuing into something like, okay, like Andy's example, he's playing like Gochi Yusa, like Rabbit House, where like he's really forced to go under a lot, like building up to a finisher. If your like opponent is like relying on compressing and crashing and like coin flipping to like not take damage to like build up enough stock to like burn you out with a big finisher or something like that, like something like Kokachino, and like there are a lot of decks, especially in English, still do that. Like Bang Dream does that all the fucking time. It's like every single fucking deck does that shit. Like this can really like turn off like Andy said, like those lanes that have to crash. I don't think it's completely irrelevant depending on the metagame. Like in JP, sure, like there's not a lot of those decks around.
English, like they're commit. It only turns out the lane if you're committing 2 of these to field and you're spending 2 stock every turn.
I guess that's true. You do have to
You're
spend a lot.
you're like getting your stock back with the Gilgamesh though.
You're getting a stock back, sure.
Yeah, so it's like you only pay 1 to do 2.
Pay 1
but then
to
you,
fog a whole attack. That's pretty good.
but then you don't have
But you're
a.
also clogging up
But-
your back row slots.
You're
with
clogging
2
up
of
your
these.
back row, and like if you're playing more gills to deal with it, your gills start dying. 'Cause you're
Notably,
swinging
if
early
you
plays now.
if you rip standby and play over it, the effect is still active.
Sure, like
How's it a cloggy back row card? I mean, it gives power to all your characters.
It
off
just takes
turn
up
only.
off turn only.
I mean,
Yeah,
that-
that's when you
I'll
want
turn
money
only-
big.
yeah, global
extremely
defensive
relevant.
power is perfectly fine.
I love global defensive power.
Like I just think that you just don't play this card. Your stock is much better used elsewhere because you're also not playing because you're saying you're playing this in the level 1 combo mash deck.
Yeah, I wouldn't play
And,
it
like-
instead, but I'd probably play it with
so, like,
that
you don't-
combo.
I'd play the
I don't know,
2-1 in
actually.
standby. I think.
Like in standby, you have so many other back row options competing with this, and in non-standby decks, you're not playing the 2/2 Gil.
Yeah, in standby, I would
So
play.
what do you play instead of this?
In standby, you'd play the 2-1 and the 3-2
Yeah,
2-1.
supports.
the
the
2/1 global 1000.
2-1 global.
Yeah,
1000.
like at level 1, nothing's probably going to compete with the Gil anyways. And so when you get to level 2, you can just drop down the 2/1 support or stand by the 3/2 Maryland.
Standby 3/2, and then it's a global 25 to your field. And then every time you play something, scry 1, you can give something 1,000.
Yeah, and I don't think this has much of a place in standby unless you're like leaning into more blues for some reason.
Yeah.
But in the non-standby decks, I think it's totally fine.
In your non-standby decks, your things aren't really living on turn.
Well,
Your things are weak.
You don't think
Could.
6,500 can live?
It can live some lanes.
well, I assume
Not all.
that like you're gonna have counters those decks, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, if you can get your counter to hand,
I think if you have a 2 or 3 lanes of 6500, you can expect at least like maybe 1 or 2 of
like
them to live.
one or two, and then
Which I think is fine.
and also sculpts for your counter. What? It makes your thing what? Because you're 55, it makes 65 off turn. You get 85.
You're
as a counter.
6500 on and off turn,
And 7K in the center.
and 7K in the center
Mhm.
on and off turn.
Yeah, it makes your like climax power quote unquote stick. Like you have one of these
Two.
down.
You can
Is there
like
any-
throw this in the front row too, and it still gives the power pump. Doesn't have to be
Yeah.
in the back row.
That's true.
Kind of nice.
Yeah, it can attack a direct lane or
I mean,
kill
that's
a
if it lives.
utility zero.
Kind of like that the
Yeah,
Kyrido
I
and
mean, I-
Asuna card in Sword Art.
Wouldn't put this in the front row unless I absolutely had to.
I just feel like they're better resources to use, better card slots to use.
I
I
guess
mean, it
that's fair.
feels perfectly good, like swinging with it into a direct lane in the front, and then pumping your other 2 lanes. But I guess with Fate Grand Order, you want to be swinging direct with the Gilgamesh, so you get the stock.
Yeah.
This would feel good swinging into an open lane, pumping your Gilgamesh, but I guess that doesn't really. It's somewhat counterintuitive.
Yeah, because oh yeah, no, you didn't talk about that. That's
All right.
onto
Yeah, we can move on. Who dis?
Who's
It's
reading?
me. It's me. It's Leonardo da Vinci.
Hell
Yes.
yeah.
Yes, it is.
Ooh, with the potato chip Dorito face.
Jesus
Oh
Christ.
yeah. On reverse, the level of your opponent is higher than the level of your opponent. It's character. You can put that character on the bottom of the library.
There's the 1/1
The
bomb.
anti-change.
It's just anti-change bottom deck.
Yeah.
It gets rid of it. Like they can't encore it. It's fun. It's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
One
Hard-
one
hard-
one one's the
hard-
new anti-change bomb profile.
hard removal bomb. Like it.
And it comes foiled.
Ooh.
Wow.
Kind of competes with the the 2/1
2/1.
red card that gets your stock back. And
I'd probably play this over that.
This is a hard removal. The other things are reversed.
I'd probably
Well,
play
blue-
this just if I was gonna play an anti-change, just because blue is kind of tight in the standby deck. It's like it's
Well-
brainstorm mash and
Well, you're not playing any blue other than the 3/2 anyway. So
yeah.
Fine.
Moving
I'm
on.
trying to find. I didn't score yet, dude.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. Okay, dog. I was going back to check my score on the other one, so I could give it a fair rating. I like the other one a bit better, so this one's just a normal C.
Wow.
All right. Well, up next we have this 2/2 mash. Gets 1,000 power for each of your other characters that are on trait and has hand on core. Character hand on core.
I'm
Zero
saying
instant
this is a standby target that you don't play because of Cocutus.
Yep. Outclassed. Outclassed by Gil. How's it feel?
D for dicked by Gil.
Rip.
Mash is pretty dickable, to be honest.
Jesus. Oh my
Yikes.
god. This is a fucking one-liner, like fucking set review, dude. I guess I started it with the "Do you want to fuck Leonardo da Vinci" in the first fucking episode, or whatever. First
I
fucking.
didn't go that far.
It's like the
Hey,
first
come on,
line, you know?
man. Got this mash 3/2. All your other characters with mash in the name gain the following ability: when the battle opponent of this becomes reversed, you may pay 2, if so, burn 1. And then when this plays from end of stage, draw 2, ditch 2, stock top.
Damn, you can play this with the 3/2 TD mash combo and
Wow.
burn 1 3 times when your opponent.
For the
Hey,
low
hey,
cost of
stock.
6 stock. It's
Oh,
like the
yeah.
shittiest 2-card Futaba ever. Yeah, I don't like it.
Yeah.
Draw 2, ditch 1, stock 1 is fine, but like,
Yeah.
big
Yeah, pretty
Next.
wet.
Dan.
It's Dr. Romani. On play top check for a trait. If you hit, pump one of your characters, any character, 2K, and then one of your other characters attack, gain 1,000. So if you attack with him third, he becomes a 35. He can pump himself 2k, hits 55. Or he can pump something else 2k and kind of win 2 lanes. Not
It's
bad.
like, okay.
It's okay. Does it reach?
Eh.
I think you'd I don't know if you'd want to invest slots in a card like this though.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, it seems pretty shit.
Yeah, it becomes a lot better if he didn't gain power and he just did something like, I don't know, draw ditch or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, any other utility effect.
Mm-hmm.
Next,
Alright.
Ollie.
This Fujimaru. On play, scry, top or bottom. And then it's a drop search.
Oh, it's good. Priestess
good.
drop search. It's good.
Yeah.
It searches you,
Simple
then
and good.
yeah, that's a good drop
makes
search.
your brainstorm 5.
It
Yep.
does.
Brainstorm 6, you removed a card. Card's good.
Yeah.
Sure.
So this card brainstorms. Who needs that Arish brainstorm?
All right, back to the top. Andy.
Yep, we got this other mash for each of your Chaldia or Babylonia characters. 500 power. 6 at 6k. Discard a climax. Give it 1,000 power for the turn, and on reverse draw a card. Kind of a
Damn.
cool way to filter your climaxes.
This is better than the Catwoman in Batman. Because it always sits at 6k.
And you can ditch as many climaxes as you want.
Yeah, OP.
Get multiple pluses or
Well,
multiple filters.
Well, yeah, multiple filters.
That's a lot of eggs in one basket, though.
Yeah, but every climax you ditch, it gains more power.
That's true.
So like you dish 5, she becomes a 11k.
And you draw 5 on reverse. That's pretty good.
And
It is
drop
really funny when you look at your opponent and then you show them the 4 climax cards in your hands.
Yeah, I think the meme is the funny part. Good
Then you
part.
draw 4 more.
Yeah, then you draw the other.
Oh no!
The other 4, yeah.
Seems like a really solid card actually in the It seems like it would be a really solid card in the book bar.
Yeah.
In the deck,
They
in the deck
want
with
you to
bars,
play.
this is a lot better.
I mean, you have so many other ditch outs already. I don't think it's a issue.
I don't know. Maybe
guess you'd rather dish
I just
up
have
Fury.
a soft spot for it because I've always wanted to play with one of these type of cards where you get to discard the climax to get the draw effect, and they're
Just play-
usually like just completely
Play
shit and
Batman.
unplayable.
Yeah,
But
just
this
play
is
Batman.
Or
this is
either
like actually a playable card in a playable set. I can dig it. It's big too.
All right, moving on.
We've got Leonardo da Vinci. When you use this card's backup, you can ditch 2 cards. If you do, Waiting Room anti-change, it's also a 2,500 power counter.
Ditch 2 anti-change, snore.
It's
Def-
okay.
Anti-change is important to have access
Yeah.
to.
It is anti-change.
ditch 2 is bad.
It's
And a
rough.
deck
I
that
mean-
doesn't get hand. Your early play
Yeah.
also needs you to ditch.
Yeah, I'm not saying you
I'd
play it.
rather just play one of the many like bottom decker bomb or the 2/1 that
I'd rather let them have their early play.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's your early plays. You're probably counting over their early play anyways with yours because yours is so big.
Yeah. Oh, clearly you play the 6-card Wind Brainstorm so that you can keep hand size so that you can play this counter.
Wait, how does that keep hand size?
Yeah, it only
You
plus you one.
You only get one. You
Oh, is
said
it only 1 total off the Wind?
Yeah.
Oh,
If you hit
never mind.
yeah,
Never
you
mind.
only
then.
get
Yeah,
one?
yeah. Okay,
All
yeah,
right.
forget I said anything.
Next. 3/2
Mash.
mash. If this is in your front row, all of your characters gain 1,500 power and it has hand on core.
Oh yeah, good card.
That's actually not horrible, yeah.
I mean,
It's
You,
I like it.
you wouldn't really. You probably. I mean, you'd probably play this in
This is a
standby.
standby
Why wouldn't
card,
you-
right?
Why wouldn't you just play Merlin?
this is in your front row.
Swing for 2, beat her.
What do you mean
oh,
by
so
when
you
it's
stand by this and do one.
seems
of the
like
other
an
front rows.
incidental like whoops I triggered a standby. What do I put
I
out?
guess.
Yeah.
This only works in your front row, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like between this skill and your 2/1, I mean this Merlin and your 2/1, you're giving global 45 or 4k.
Only
Like,
for
nothing
standby.
high. Only if you hit standby, because like yeah,
You don't play it otherwise.
you only playing 4 standby.
All right, moving on. Dan.
On play, pay 2, search 1. Then it's rest to give one of your characters on reverse blind stock.
When your opponent levels up. Or when you
Wait,
level up.
when you level up. Oh my god, not when you play. I like the second effect. I don't like the first effect. It also takes up too many back row slots.
Yeah.
It also requires you to rest, which when you're, I think every back row so far needs you to rest itself for some other effects. So you're hard committing to the stock that turn. That doesn't even give you power to help get the
This seems
reverse.
like a card you actually field in the front row.
But
And like
you
you
have
just swing
to
it
tap
as a shitter lane and then tap your 2 back rows to
Yeah.
get your stock in a big lane. But like, how do you fit this?
Yeah, I
You-
don't like it.
Not a fan.
Especially in the standby deck.
Only in Leonardo, I feel.
Yeah, the back row.
Does she even have enough cards?
Does she even have enough cards?
We'll make it happen.
Damn. Gotta wait for the Camelot set.
Alright, Ollie.
That's not going to be Babylonia.
Oof. This is Fu, I think is its name.
Whatever.
Pay 2, return this to hand. When one of your other Chaldean or Babylonia characters is reversed in battle, this is your back row. Pay a cost if so, return that character to hand, look at the top card of your library and put it on top or bottom. Rest this to give something cross turn 1k power.
What the fuck?
That's pretty expensive.
Yeah.
JC?
No.
No,
It's
it
not
isn't.
'cause it doesn't
It's
have
on
reverse.
reverse. But it puts 2 cards back into your hand, not 1. And it lets you scry 1.
Return that character to
This
hand.
has
look
to be in
at-
the back row, so like.
So it saves your character that just got run over,
And
pops
itself.
itself to your hand and scries you.
If this thing could do it in the front row, that'd be pretty cool. But
Oh, it has to be in your back.
You have to
row,
like
yeah.
hard commit and leave it in the back. That's kind of.
You could pay 4 to play your healer again.
What do you mean? Pay 3 because your mesh is a healer style.
Oh, yeah, I guess.
Standby target.
This
Put your
also,
back row.
this is like. since
I
this
could
also
stand
counts
by another
itself,
3-2.
right? And what's it called? What was I about to say? You bounce your early play healer mash, and then you ditch this. Oh yeah.
if your opponent is bad, and they don't swing into your clock kick first, you can bounce this and the character they reverse back, so you have 2 characters ditch for the clock kick.
Wow.
That's spicy.
Galactic brain,
Me
Ollie.
too. The clock kick.
Alright, moving on.
It's Da Vinci and the Master. Maybe there is enough for a
Christ,
waifu
this
deck
is
if
a
you
combo.
combine them. Beginning of your
OTP
climax. What?
OTP deck.
Oh, okay. At the beginning of your climax phase, choose one of your Chaldea or Babylon characters. They get 1,000 power. When Chaldea's backup is placed on your climax zone, reveal top card of your library. If it is a character, put the top 2 cards of your library in the waiting room. Choose a level X or lower character. Add it to your hand. Cigarette style.
So you
Reveal the
have to-
top card of your deck if it's a character, then mill 2.
So you have to hit a top check in order to do
In order
something
to do the cigarettes.
that like 4 of the cards on the deck can already do without needing to hit a top check.
But this is
This
level
is-
0.
This is level 0. It's on a stock soul,
Stocksoul's good, yeah.
and it can do it from back row.
Huh.
And you do give the 1,000 power every
But
turn.
if you fail the top check, you fail all copies of these.
Yep.
Yeah. 'cause you
Yeah.
don't give the card.
Damn.
And
That's
for
right.
each copy, you'd have to do a separate top check too, because you'd
Well,
reveal one, mill
the
2,
same
and
cards
have
on
to
top.
reveal another one.
No, you don't even get to mill if you fail the
You
top
don't
check.
get to mill. You fail the top check. You fail.
Well,
all
no,
3
I
of
mean
the
if you succeed the first one, the
Oh, yeah,
second
yeah.
one you have to try it
You have to hit
again
every
on
Yeah.
the card.
You'd have to hit however many top checks of this you have. That
3.
Ugh.
Yep.
Hmm.
And you
Yeah.
hopefully
These are just never playable. Like these level 0 combos are just never playable. They need to make a good one.
Hey,
They did,
just
it's
like
in
Kano
Fate.
level 0 combo was playable. in
the
set
Fate one, the Shiro one, is actually on the 2 souls. Dope.
what are you saying? We just had the Go one, that spawns a
Oh, that's
zero.
true.
Oh, yeah.
The Ishtar. Or Arash.
Well, yeah, but that's coincidentally off the same one your finisher is. You're not running it for the level 0 combo.
Still counts if you're on 2 souls.
You're just teching it in.
Could run it as your primary combo, dude. Try field every turn.
You just run
Carmen, you should do that, dude. That sounds like your type of deck. You should do it.
What do you?
you
What
put
the
two of
fuck
those
are
in
you
your
saying?
back row.
His souls are broken.
You put 2 in the back row. Every 2 souls a +2.
It's just like Dudai, except it's in English.
Oh no. When you
All
put it
right.
like that.
Somebody's gonna bring that deck to a tournament.
I'm gonna bring that deck to a tournament.
It's
No,
definitely
you're
going to be
not.
Dan. He loves his 2 soul combos.
You know what?
Up.
This is basically a vanilla. Does someone have to like waste their turn on this?
This mash. It's my turn, Carmen.
Yeah, don't waste your turn. This card
All right.
sucks. Fucking strikers, 7K
It's just-
strikers.
It's just what's it called?
Well, I don't know.
Shimakai. It's just a Shimakai.
Oh, it's Shimakai. Oh, it's
Oh, no,
Shimakai.
no, does it give power to something else? Choose one of your
Yeah.
characters.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh, Shimakai. Okay, it's
Okay,
fine.
that's
Okay.
not as bad. It's fine.
Weren't you guys given the card that gave 2,500 power? Weren't you guys like?
This needs cards on field. The
This
other
needs
one
cards on-
that card's conditionless, yeah.
Yeah.
This card needs a
Yeah.
full field.
What's the?
This
di-
also,
this
this
is-
also
this
gives
is-
less power.
This is-
This
I
is
get
worse. This is worse than the guild that gives power.
It's
Yeah.
only gives 25.
Yeah.
2K, I mean.
This only gives 2K and you need full board as opposed
And
to
it only gives
drill.
it to others. Though I guess it's 5K base, so that's not relevant. Cause
I guess that's the trade-off.
Yeah, but
The other one probably is better.
yeah, Gil is better. 25 is more relevant. You
Yep.
don't care about the lane living, kinda.
All right, Brian, you can take this one instead.
All right. What do we got?
Get it 3.
This is Romani. Level 2, cost 1 assist, gives 2K to level 3 or higher characters in front of it. When you play a climax, choose one of your characters, gets 1,000 power till end of turn.
Damn, so your Mashy piece hit at 13K.
I guess this is for non-standby decks.
Yeah,
like as a
because
support.
you want to be able to give power to your Gil.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for non-standby.
Make your mash bodyguard from the TD even stronger.
It's not like the deck even has really a ton of good early plays to synergize with this.
It's
Yeah.
just the mash.
That's one of the best early plays in the game. We just talked about it.
Wait,
The mash.
The mash.
overplay.
mash full field or?
No, the mash
oh, wait,
is back
no,
row.
the mash one. I forgot. I was thinking about the red one. I was gonna say
Hmm.
like you can only really field one of those, but yeah, I forgot about mash.
And then if you
Yeah, it's for the non-standby decks running the mash EP. If you want to support, run this.
My bad. My bad.
All right, we got this. What's his fucking name again?
Ujimaru.
Kudao.
Whatever. Who cares?
Yes, Kudao.
For each of your other Chaldea or Babylonian characters gains 500 power, so it's possible it's a 9K. When this attacks, if the pants is in your climax zone, look at the top card of your library, choose up to one character from among it, show it to your opponent, put it in your hand, put the remaining cards in the waiting room, and for the turn this gain 2,000 power, and during this card's battle, your opponent can't play events or backups.
On a 2-1, that fucking sucks.
Yeah, it's just really bad.
It's not good. He looks really shonen in this art, though.
I mean, he's just shonen all the time. Like an F, yeah.
So what? He's 2-1. He sits at 9K.
9K,
Climax
no
combos
backups,
up to
chop
12K.
plus top.
Draws off top, and they can't back up.
It maybe draws.
Maybe
Yeah,
draws, yeah.
Yikes.
Yep. Yikes.
2-1 combos have to be like,
F's pretty harsh. I mean, it's playable.
No, it isn't.
no.
It absolutely is
I,
not.
I,
Not
would, I
playable.
would not play this.
I'd play the mash over this.
Damn.
It's not great, but like you could play this.
No, you can't.
You could put it in a deck and then
So, like,
lose.
Because when you're playing this, you're replacing your level 1 combo with it, right? And now you have to somehow
The
tie
Aresh
down
is
level
better
1
than this.
to get into this
The
Not like-
Aresh 2-1 is just better than this card. Like in every
Yeah.
way.
in every way.
It sits 500 power bigger.
This
It
is
has the potential to
11K,
plus
but-
3 in one lane.
No, this gains 2K on combo, so it's 11K, no events or backups. So like you're guaranteed to kill the lane. Is why you play this card.
I mean, sure. It's like 10
But that
versus
sucks.
this. Is 10-5 versus this is whatever.
Yeah.
I
Mhm.
think.
I agree.
Yeah.
All right.
No, you
almost
play-
there.
Like you play 4 pants triggers in your standby deck.
You just play
You don't
no
want to
level
be
3
fancy for
combo.
stand nice.
Yeah,
you just
you
play
don't
no
want
level
fancy.
3 combo and a playset of clock kicks. There you go.
Mm,
All right,
fuck out of
Jared.
here.
Alright, who's next?
You. Or no, Dan.
2-1 mash. If you do not have another traded character, this doesn't stand during stand phase. On attack, gain 1,000 per other.
Sucks.
So it becomes 13k just like that Gorgon.
No, it's other.
This is
12.
other
12.
only becomes 12k.
And it doesn't.
Bad drawback.
F.
And it's a
Yeah,
lot of reverse stuff.
unplayable.
So D minus because it can reverse stuff.
Just the F tier card.
So can Gorgon.
Yeah, Gorgon's better than this card.
All right.
Spicy event.
This is a dank card.
Why was this
If
card
you don't have Ritsuka, which is Fujimaru in name, you can't play this from hand. Choose one of the following effects to perform it. You may turn a face-up card in your level zone face down. If you do, heal 1. You may turn 2 face-up level cards in your level zone face down. If you do, draw 3, ditch 2. You may turn 3 face-up cards in your level zone face down. If you do, put 3 cards to the top of your library in your stock. Choose one of your characters and return that character gains +2 soul. Notably, there's no way to put those cards back face up.
Yeah, so you're using all your command seals. That's the flavor.
Yeah.
Why didn't they make this set fucking like Neo Standard with Apocrypha?
Because it wouldn't be
That'd be
flavorful.
so cool.
Wouldn't it be flavorful? And you,
That'd be so cool. You could like use this, flip your cards, and flip them back up.
Yeah, level 1 heals would be cool.
they balanced this so
It
that
might make Apocrypha good.
how would this be level 1 heal? You don't have 3 cards face up.
Well, no. The first one is turn 1.
Oh,
Card.
first one's just a heal. Yeah.
Yeah,
Dude, you could just heal 3 times for free.
you
For
could.
one.
Yeah. And spend 3 turns flipping your cards back face up.
I think this card is really silly. I think this card is bad, though.
Yeah, this card's not that good.
I think the card's unplayable.
I'm only giving it a D
It's
because
like
it's
a-
spicy
probably
as
just run
shit.
It's like a one of.
It's
Yeah, what-
probably unplayable, but I'm gonna give it a D for the
One
D
of,
factor.
like,
Yeah,
why do you need a pay 1 heal 1 when you have the early play that also heals 1?
There's also a pay 1 heal 1.
Because it also does other things. It also gives you a bunch of stock. It also, what's the middle one do?
It
Draw
makes you
3,
lose all,
ditch
makes
2.
you lose all your colors.
It loses you all your colors. So
Yeah,
Yes, it does.
you just lose your colors permanently.
Well, no, you have your clock though. You're fine.
you don't want
No.
to have a clock at level 3.
Yeah, you don't want to have a clock. Yeah, this card's cute, but it's not good.
Unplayable.
All right.
Oh man, unplayable?
Yeah,
Nah, I disagree. You could play that.
absolutely.
You could play it.
You'll probably lose.
You can play it, and then you can look down at your clock after you do this effect, like
This is
a couple times, and say, "Wait, I can't play any cards because I'm at 3-0 and I have no colors."
like you
You gotta iron those wrinkles out of your brain, dude.
like if you want to heal.
Iron the wrinkle. My brain is
You gotta
smooth
get
and
those out.
smooth and cute. Smooth, cute brain. All right, let's wrap it up. Well, we're not wrapped up yet. We got promos, but we do lightning round for those. Who's got this? Back to the top, right, Andy?
Yeah, it should be Andy.
Oh boy, another event. You need a
Oh.
mash to play this. 2-0 counter. Choose one of your characters. They cannot get reversed.
You play this with your bodyguard? Hell yeah.
I mean, it's
Oh,
a
bro.
2-0 at
Ooh,
least.
Yeah.
At least it's
Dude,
free.
KOF has this at level 1, and you get to assign a trait.
What?
Wow. KOF broken.
That's what I've been saying.
The fact that this card is costless is the only thing keeping it even like remotely playable in a Mash Waifu deck, so I'll give it a C.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
why wouldn't you just play like a regular counter at this
Not
point?
like a backup, yeah.
Is there anything that like bonds to this or does
No.
anything with it?
No.
Chiuri.
Chiuri, yeah. So you could play it in like a mostly Mash deck.
Do you really want that bodyguard? I guess.
I mean, not even the bodyguard. It protects your early plays. It protects your other stuff. That you can.
Oh, I guess you can choose anything, right?
Yeah,
You can
anything.
protect anything. Okay.
You just need a Mash, which you're gonna have Brainstorm. So
Like you can protect your Gil if you somehow don't have your back row set up because you're only playing 4 standby. There's a lot of things you can do with it.
the fact that Chiuri can grab it makes it more playable.
Better, yeah.
Yo, maybe that's the reason to play the what's it, the 1-0 mash that you
I
can
mean,
pay 1
between
to get
either
the
that
control.
Either that or the brainstorm. You're gonna have a mash on
You can
field.
also play this on turn.
Yeah, you can.
It seems like a legitimate reason you'd want to run the 1-0 mash back row.
Well, you could just run the
For this
brainstorm, Andy. You're gonna have the brainstorm in the back row.
Huh?
You're gonna have the brainstorm in the back row. Brainstorm's a mash.
Oh yeah, that too.
Yeah, you'll have that. You'll have mash every turn. Mash has to
Mhm.
be in every deck.
Do people splash this?
At first, have not seen it since the beginning, since release.
Seems interesting.
People also drop the set really quickly.
Rip.
Yeah, there seems
Japan-
like there's like
Japan still likes
some
this
good.
set.
There's some good potential with this set. Like solid.
I think I have lists up somewhere. Did FGO win anywhere?
I thought they topped.
While you're
this.
looking for that, it's time for promo lightning round. I'm gonna read through these really
Nice.
quickly. And we're just gonna give them a quick score. Be done. All right, super deformed mash. If you have 5 or more cards in hand, plus 2,000 power, so it's 3/5. And then when your other Chaldea character is front attacked, you can sack this and give it 1,000 power. So 1,000 power
That's
field
not bad at
encore,
all.
This isn't horrible, no.
It's an
Solid.
oversized that can like save something.
or deny a reverse by
Yeah.
sacking itself off if your
Uh,
opponent ints and doesn't attack correctly.
That's super solid.
Yeah, it's fine.
The issue, it's an oversized, right? Stacking it off is like, what are you protecting with it, right?
Well, it gives you long game value. You can run 4 of this as your early game plus, and then late game it can still be a field backup.
For your guild that gains 1,000 power for every card on field.
Oh, yeah, that's
Sack it
right.
off at like
For your early
level
play that
1,
gains a
protect
card.
your-
Your early play that gains
Perfect
power
for
for every
card.
card in your back row. If playing your
I guess
front row,
that's
you
a
have
lot of
1,500 that
anti-synergy.
needs to plus the field somehow.
Gets rid of one of your cards that would otherwise like be reversed if they're trying to tri-field you for reverse combo. Although I guess they could just swing it this last, or
First.
Yeah, I
Sorry.
mean, it
Swing
all
it.
this only actually stops reverses if your opponent's
swings
bad.
at this first. Yeah,
Like,
Yeah, your opponent has to be bad.
you'd have to
Yeah.
have 2 of these, but
and if you want to prevent reverses, you just play the 3,500 yellow that bounces something to hand.
Oh yeah, you can do that. That card is just better than this card.
Right?
Yep.
And you don't have a hand condition for that card either. Given 5 is easy.
All right, this is
But-
too long for a promo.
I've been convinced this is a D.
Wow, it's the 3K
Okay.
mill 3 counter.
There it is, yeah.
Force mill 3, by the way.
The
Yeah.
Brittany counter.
Your opponent,
Oh,
your
wait, no,
opponent mills
Oh, it's
3.
not South. It's not South Mill. Never mind.
Yeah, this is the counter you play.
D.
You have to
Yeah.
get this box topper. So have fun paying $5 for this card that
What do you
should be in
mean?
the set.
What do you mean $5? It's 15 right now. It's 25
Holy
at its
shit.
peak.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
Ah,
Jesus.
I hate
Forgot
box
about this
toppers.
card.
Yeah, box toppers are stupid.
Remember Overlord, drop search box topper.
And tap counter.
Tap counter, yeah.
And
1/1.
the top one.
1/1 Kingu assist, 500 in front. Pay 2 rest this, search for a character.
Card sucks.
yeah.
Yeah, it's not great.
Mm,
Pay 3 to search. Feels bad. Level assist at 1. Okay.
eh.
Yeah.
If
Not
you want
even
like
like
if you want an
Stand by it
option,
out of
you can
here.
have like a level down option with Data Live. They nail your back row assist. You can throw this out.
I guess.
That's
But I'd
such a
rather have
niche.
the mash
Yeah.
at that point.
That'll be banned soon enough. We hope.
Okay, you keep telling yourself that.
2/1 Ishtar. When your other character attacks, gains X power. X equals the number of other characters on your field times 500. At the start of opponent's attack phase, you can chase. So
Mhm.
Wait, this thing gets really huge, right?
this
no,
thing gets
it
so
95.
yeah, it's only once.
And then it's a chaser as a 75.
No, wait. No, it gets to 11/5 when your other character attacks.
Oh, sorry. I read it.
Yeah,
when
so it
this
gets
character
2k
attacked.
power.
Yeah, it becomes 11.5, which is still smaller than the Gorgon and the Mash.
Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah.
And you don't have to attack with those last.
It's spicy.
Like if you're at level 1 and you trigger a standby, throw this in your back row. If you have like a back row slot open, then you can like
Just chase.
chase
Yeah,
it up.
chase
If you had an open
It's
slot,
like,
you would just stand by into the
Standby
open.
heal,
Yeah.
a 2/2, or the 2/1 assist. There are a lot of
Yeah.
better standby targets.
Yeah. Sucks.
Like, the chase effect on a 2/1 9K, 2/1 95 doesn't seem very good at all.
Well,
It's a 2/175 chaser.
Yeah, because chases.
Oh, it's till end of wait.
No, it's only
No,
on
it's
the
only till
turn.
end of turn.
It's power on your turn.
I mean, like it's cool, like that ensures that your opponent can't just like throw out a shitter into a direct lane. I guess.
Well, you shouldn't have
guess
direct
that's a good
lane
point,
standby
yeah.
deck.
Yeah,
This is
you
placed
also
from hand to stage. Choose a cost 1 or higher character in your opponent's waiting room and put it in an empty slot in your opponent's back row. That's the drawback.
Why?
And literally, it's not a drawback if your opponent has a back row filled.
Actually, that's true.
Damn.
F plus.
I guess F plus. You could like fuck them.
I like giving D to Eresh.
Jesus Christ.
Damn. All right. Well, that's Fate Grand Order. Like we said, kind of a refreshing, normal set after Day Alive.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, kind of boring. Better than Overlord. But I don't know, Dan. You actually own this set. What are your like overall like quick opinion on it? I don't want to spend too long talking about it.
I sold it.
Oh,
Oh.
well,
It's an okay deck. It's not bad, but it's not amazing. It's fine.
Yeah, I imagine it'll be fine. I don't think it's probably going to do much.
With on tier list with SAB, it'd be B.
Okay. So just like solid, like high mid tier deck.
Because the way the deck works is you stock compress, and we all know how fragile that is. And if you don't stock compress, you're forced to spit out your stock playing early plays. But at the same time, you're winning field a lot, so it's hard finding stock usage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You could maybe go for like a big combo build with the Gilgamesh finisher. Just like really ramp stock and then triple
Like,
Gil.
Ramping stock is a very fragile thing to do in Weiss now. There's so many sets that can abuse stock compression.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's why you just kill them before they kill you.
Well, they're playing so that you don't kill them, that you aren't able to use it yet, right? And so like
Yeah, that's why you just play better.
Sure.
Yeah.
Just cancel, bro.
Just cancel.
It seems like a really good set if you're just getting into the game, and like it's like a nice self-contained set. It's like solid, playable, and like it's probably not going to get like another expansion or something.
I mean, it's not a like waste of your investment.
Money.
Yeah.
Like if you really like Fate and you missed the all the older sets and don't want to spend like $35 for an Ilya Kotsky.
A single copy.
Yeah, you can just like pick up a playset of this or something.
Wanting to sell Ilya Kotsky's BTW.
Oh, I think
don't fucking sell shit on our show.
This deck does fall down though. As more modern sets get released into English, I think this deck does get worse.
Hard to justify picking up this versus Adventure Time or even Mob Psycho from the few cards we have seen.
Or Data Live.
Yeah, I
mean, we don't like to talk about Data Live.
This deck like pretty much like folds to Data Live, right?
Yes.
Most decks fold to Data Live, but
yeah, I guess that's
true. If you're a board-based deck, you fold to Data Live.
Yeah.
I think it's kind of a cool deck. I don't know. I don't really have like a standby deck though, so that's probably like I could see myself building into it, but there's probably like more interesting standby decks you could make.
It's just kind of vanilla. It's just really vanilla.
Yeah.
Just Overlord 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you bought Overlord and you like playing Overlord, but you feel kind of frustrated, you can buy Fate Grand Order, and it's just a better version of the deck.
Hold on, I think Overlord as a set had a lot more fun card design. You could do a lot more with the set.
You get big Chungas.
You can choose to play Big Chungus.
Had some really cool cards.
That's Wormhole.
The issue with Overlord is that they didn't really have an assist to keep the Cocutus alive.
Yeah. You had to kind of like count on your just countering over stuff.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I think that's it for Fate Grand Order. This is probably one of our quickest set reviews in a long time. Dan, Ollie, I want to thank you guys for being on. Thanks for sticking through it till the end.
Mhm.
I know these can be kind of a grind, but I hope you guys had fun. We had fun having you on.
Mm-hmm.
Always a pleasure. And I think that's it. Upcoming content stuff. Still doing the rush rundowns. This will probably be out before the last rush rundown. So plan for that is after Slime, rush rundowns are gonna stop until events start again because we're not really comfortable putting together like meta reviews of what you'll expect to see when we don't have events. So we want that to kind of shake out a little bit more before we make more. So that's the plan with that. And then deck techs every other Friday as normal. And then more set reviews. We got Madoka prepped, both Magia Record and anime set. Probably going to do a condensed Magia Record Mobage set review just because set has a lot of cards and a lot of them are like completely irrelevant now and you don't even really need to worry about them. I think people are mostly going to single Magia Record Mobage in general just to get the only the cards they need since buying two sets at once is kind of rough.
We'll have to do the set review first, then I'll
Yes,
decide.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Bushiroad fucked up announcing both sets at the same time. Should have announced
It's kind of spooky.
Bobage first so they could make their money.
Yeah, if they release
that.
both, it's the same time. It's really rough for players.
Some old cards also relevant, like the Free Fresh and Sayaka's Wish.
Yeah, if you want to like go green, you want to play the old Free Fresh,
Mm-hmm.
the new blue one. But yeah, those are prepped, and then
Talk about tournament results too, Carmen. There's a word on the street is there might be a pretty big tournament coming up for the
oh yeah, we're
competitive gamer.
Wink, wink.
More about that.
yeah, more about that later. If you're in the if you're somewhere near Pittsburgh, stay tuned for information about an event. And then what else we have? Konosuba was already done.
Yeah, Bonds of Ice.
Frozen Bonds. Frozen Bonds I've also prepped. So those are all our set reviews that we have in the pipeline for now. Obviously, Adventure Time and Mob, we cannot do set reviews until they are out because that is how English Bushiroad works. We do not know the cards until the set is public. So we will do those post-release in a timely manner. So check out for those as well. And I think that's it for upcoming content. Anything else anybody wants to say? Any shout-outs?
No, not really.
Nope. Dan, any shout-outs?
Not at all.
Okay. All right. Pittsburgh Weiss Schwarz signing off. We'll see you guys in the next one.
Goodbye.